The first Super Bowl of a new decade, Super Bowl 54, is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Great. Tighten up. Tyler, 64, weak.
Here's Foles. Sharks got it, left side. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Under.
Foles. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line. Kill. Turn up. Kill. One.
A shotgun give to Fournette. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Right here.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Foles. Coleman has it here right side. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
He can't hit. He's not going to get me. Watch out. 13. Whip. Watch out.
The first carry for Josh Adams. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Jaguars drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
14, run it. Let's go.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
All day, baby, all day.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
He's checking. Good job right there.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Seattle. 55 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
44.
They run it with Carson. And he'll get nothing there. Stopped right at the line as that will wind us down to the end of this 1st quarter of play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 36 power. Hey, 0.
From the shotgun, Wilson. That's complete right around the 8. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a 1st down.
Let's go.
They'll try to run with Carson. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Chris Carson taking it in as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Myers connects on the PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense, and the ball is knocked out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Fournette running out of the gun. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2. It's 2nd down now. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now Foles. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive. Oh, Fournette loses it. It's out. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Chris Conley, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
His 2nd catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down. Back to throw now on 1st down. It's complete to Chris Conley. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
Right there.
Hey, nice 7.
Watch the slip. Watch the slip.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And the catch made here by Marquise Lee. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A really good pickup of 28 yards. 2 minutes even on the clock in the first half of Super Bowl 54. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
How about that, partner? His second sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. This is caught. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. Move those chains. That's good.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Great.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Big Ed.
Topper. Check 13. Go. Go.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. This Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal.
Turbo 64. Hey, Haywood.
Mike 4.
Here we go.
2nd and 5. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, this from 33. The kick by Lambeau is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So we will not go into the lockers tied. We do have a leader in the clubhouse, so to speak.
Yeah, it's only 3 points. Doesn't seem like much, but it looms big the way that they got it done right before the half ended.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
At their own 44-yard line.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
I got you.
Hey, check Mike 50. Mike 50. Diva. 50.
All day, every day, any day.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the 2nd half. But the never tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Check out. Hot.
Alert.
They go play action now. Wilson. Flush to his right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
He's coming. We got double up.
12. 44,
On second down, here's Penny. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Now they'll run it again with Penny. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on third and medium winds up being a good one.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They go play action with Wilson. He's going to take a shot for... And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. DK Metcalf, 26 yards. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They're going to look to throw. And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down.
And that's a Super Bowl record, his 4th sack of the game. I think we got to start thinking seriously about making him the Super Bowl MVP as well.
I think you're right. With him leading in the driver's seat, he certainly has a shot. Another try after the first down sack. Foles. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said, So
they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On second and 12, Wilson over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Check, line 90. Check, check. Wrap, 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 wrap. 14. Check 24. Right left. Just hit.
Play action. It's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Right there. 54. Right there. 54. Pick.
Going with Armstead, a first down carry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That really sets him back. A loss of 6.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss.
Hey, goal. Down goal.
Now on second and 16. Foles caught on the right side by Adams. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
Be alert. Check. Watch 54. Let's go.
On first down, this is Adams. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Go.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Get him, boy. Check.
Second and 9 now. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack. Well, Foles and the Jags now have to deal with a third and long after that sack.
Safety's creeping.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Caught here by Conley. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If the ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Completes it to Lee. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
Kill. Hey, if you kill it, motion me out. Check. Deeper.
Throwing again on second down. Foles. That is caught at the 7. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Jaguars have retaken the lead. Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And it's now 17-14. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at about the 31. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They run on 2nd down with Adams. And they regroup defensively after the broken tackle, getting to him just beyond the 45. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively. The clock showing 2 minutes even in what's been a memorable Super Bowl 54. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Foles. Escaping the pressure right. And able to find Conley. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 32-yard line. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll run it again with Fournette. Running right through him. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Leonard Fournette. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. On 2nd down now, it's Adams. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
But I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
That'll go as a loss of 5. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
The Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that because immortality forever and ever. When you look in
it, tell your mama and tell your daddy.